Yo, yo, yo. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Can everyone hear us properly? Let us know if anything's too loud or too quiet. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, everyone.
I think we should be good.
Yeah, let's just wait for more people to come on. Everyone can hear us? We're loud and clear? Hey. Love it. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today.
Yeah. We have a special stream planned, and we really hope you like it.
A bit quiet?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
There we
NFT Guru's
go.
already in the chat.
Oh,
Welcome.
nice,
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, Guru. Oh, thank you, Kirby. Oh yeah, check out the other videos if you haven't already. We got some great educational content for you guys. Let me know if everyone's well situated.
Okay.
Loud and clear. Awesome.
That should be
Alrighty.
good. Let me know if my mic is too loud. I can turn that down.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Awesome.
Perfect.
I'm gonna get some water real quick. Okay, let me switch up this. Hey.
Wow, we have a lot more people joining. Welcome, everybody.
Awesome.
How's everyone's day going so far?
I forgot to remember the same. Agatang umaga, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Ah, of course you can, Chapanya. Thank you for coming by.
Right,
Alrighty.
I think we should be good to start.
Yeah, so today we got some breeding stuff in store. So lots of you guys probably curious about breeding and a bit on what does the alien roamer farm? What is the Darkroamer? What's so special about his farms and what's the secret sauce and the secret ingredient? So we're really gonna go over that, and we made some posts on Twitter too, and we want to kind of reach out what kind of questions you guys had for us. So
Yep. So we'll be taking the questions that you left on our Twitter post, and if you have any additional questions, you can always message them in the chat, and we will try to get to as many as we can.
oh yeah, 100%. So yeah, why don't we start off? Why don't you go ahead, Mystic?
All right. Hello, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Mystic. I'm also part of the Lunacia Academy. Today, me and Dark will be going through a breeding stream. We'll try to tailor it to both beginners and players who already have a small farm going and are just looking to expand and have a couple questions. As we all know, breeding might be a little bit tricky. With the constant changes in the game, we want to know how to go forward and how to progress. So that's
no.
exactly what.
I can't see it.
Oh,
Oh no, I gotta hide it. Ricardo Garcia, you saw nothing. You saw nothing there. No, I was just joking around. They saw the special Axie.
Oh.
Also, really like this playlist, by the way. Anos got a really nice one for us. But sorry to interrupt you, man. Why don't you just go ahead and just write them off? And if you guys have any other questions in the chat too, just write them down below. We'll mention them.
Yeah. Hello, Malin.
Go ahead, man.
All right.
What's the first questions on everyone's mind? So we had a couple
All
Twitter
right.
posts. Let me bring it up actually.
I have it right here. So we want to start off by thanking everybody who participated and commented and retweeted. We really appreciate it, and we hope that we can answer your questions to the best of our ability. So let's go ahead and start off. The first question was asked by AltQQ22, and they asked, what do you do with the bad Axies that you've bred? Do you sell it, do you give it to a scholar, or do you use it for breeding? I can start us off for this question. So it's a little difficult to just generalize for every single Axie, because obviously some are better, some are worse. There's a wide range. For those that the genes are completely off from what you were going for, those you would usually sell, as there's no reason for you to continue breeding them. For for the ones that are okay, you can either give them to a scholarship team, but it is best to try to continue breeding only the best ones and only improve your chains as you're going forward.
Yeah, so just to add on to that too, usually when I get bad axes, I almost always either sell them or put them in the scholarship teams. If they're so bad that I can't even put them in the scholarship teams, I just, it's a loss. I put it to the floor, you sell it, it's a floor axie. It is what it is. It sucks sometimes, but you do what you have to do sometimes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not every axie you breed is going to be perfect.
Yeah, and the thing is too is like, depends, and what you consider a bad axie really depends on what your current farm is. Like, you may have like an axie has the right moveset, but it's pretty impure. You might not want to put in a scholarship team just because you don't have a big farm yet and you can't afford to put 0 breeds into scholarship teams. Totally understandable. What I would usually do is sell them on the market and use the extra profits to buy a better one, just to make sure that your overall gene pool improves. Because if you're breeding with something that's worse than the rest of your axes, you're doing a disservice to your farm.
Yeah. And there are some axes that, even though they might not fit your team, they might not necessarily be beneficial to add to a scholarship team. Because, yeah, you can create a scholarship team with any 3 axes, but if they're all, not that great floor axes, there's not that much potential to climb up the MMR with that. So do be mindful of, is this something that is still usable, or do I have to sell it?
Yeah. And Morales has a question over here. Hey Darkroamer, I have some questions. Is it better to get 0 energy for midline and backline, or is it preferable only get 0 energy for backline? So this is more of a PvP question, but I'll answer it. Yeah, so I usually say it's better to have a 0 cost in the backline only. If it also depends, if you're running a rush comp, like you're running a comp that really runs into the enemy's face really quickly, really fast, lots of damage, very fast paced, then yeah, I do think it's nice to have a 0 cost in the midline as well. Yeah, we can hit the next question as well. So I'm gonna bring this up too, so everyone can see what we're going through here. So quickly, we knocked off LQ over here. And we got over.
Our next one is, and I just want to apologize in advance if I butcher any names, but next question comes from Midu Suji, and they asked, is it better to buy axes right now or to breed? Dark, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, so right now, I think the margins are still there to be profitable. I still do some breeding, not too much. The margins are there, you still make money. It's just a lot smaller than before. Even, back in July, it used to be insane. You could breed whatever you want and it would make you a crap ton of money. Right now, we're definitely in a bear market. Prices are very low. It's definitely a good time to buy axes. I personally think it's a good time to start up new farms or start up new scholarship teams.
Yeah. And
thank you for
thank you for the question. All right, next question we have comes directly from Nash's Axie farm. So, all right, Nash asks, what is the lowest percentage you will breed when trying to continue breeding a chain?
Yeah, so I can answer this. So
yeah, go ahead.
The lowest percentage, it really depends on where you're starting off. If you have an established breed already, and you are breeding around 95s and 97, the lowest percentage I personally like breeding is 95s. I sometimes even am a bit more stricter on myself depending on the commonality of the build. So if I'm breeding something very, very common like goldfish aquas, there's plenty of them on the market. I can get 99s, I can get 100s everywhere. There's so many on the market. I would prioritize only 97 and above. But for more general builds like Termies, Tri-Spikers, anything that's 95% and above is breedable. And I do want to hit that point with percentage really, really hard home, because there is a misconceptions with a lot of different breeders. The percentage is not based on the purity that you see with the Freak Axe extension. It's actually based on how similar that axis is to a certain build. And I can bring up some axes here just to show some points. Bring up some the goldfish aquas.
Yeah. And while you're pulling that up, I'll just add a little thing. Is I can say personally, as a fellow breeder, I know that sometimes you might get a pretty good axie, a 94, 95, sometimes even 93, and it still looks good. You still want to breed it. You can still think, and you can definitely turn a profit from it. But in order to expand your breed, sometimes it's best to just understand that it's better to breed with the higher ones. And even if it's a 93, even if it looks good, you still don't want to be introducing other mutations into your gene pool.
Yep. So here's an example. We have this aqua, he called it 99 Pier. But if you look over here, the build is supposed to be Nemo, Shoalstar, Goldfish, Risky. So
Sorry to interrupt you, Dark. We're still seeing the Twitter.
Yeah, no, there's a delay. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a 60-second delay on the stream. No worries. And so if you look at the stats over here, I mean the gene pool, they had Risky Fish, but then it's Lamb and Piranha. Technically, that's not the cards you want. They may be blue and they may be aqua, but that's not the cards that really make the build. Oranda, Shoalstar, I personally think Oranda is even better than Shoalstar, so I include that in the purity. Now when it comes to the Goldfish, Blue Moon, that's not really part of the moveset. You don't really want Blue Moon that much. You want the extra speed from the Goldfish. So getting that Blue Moon would actually be a bad thing. And then when it comes to Koi and Shiba, those are also impure as well. You want Nemo all the way if you can. So this isn't actually a 99. If anything, I would place this almost in the close to like 93, 94, depending on how much you want to weigh the Lamb and Koi. But if we're strictly saying like if you want purely Risky, purely Nemo, purely Goldfish, this is close to like a 90%, not even a 90, not even a 95, even though it looks so clean. And that's the main thing that a lot of breeders like fault on. You really want to make sure you're looking at the move and the card set more so than the colors and what the actual application is telling you.
Yeah. All right, great answer. Let's
there was one actually there was one extra part to Nash's question. How many generations does it take to start a new build? Usually it takes around 2 to 3 cycles, so like 10 to 15 days before you can get your first let's say in this case Dust Tri-Spike. It'll take you around 3 generations till you get your first Dust Tri-Spike. Obviously you can shorten this depending on how new or unique that build is. If it's only a slight variation, it could be sooner. Like let's for example, if I wanted a cute bunny on this aqua, I can find a cute bunny aqua and breed it with this, and then I'll probably have one. That's 1 cycle. But if I want to create something completely brand new, it could take me sometimes even 5-6 cycles. Like for example, creating the Biffinator. That was quite difficult to do. It took at least like 3 to 4 cycles before that can actually come out.
Yeah, and it does save time to in the beginning. The cleaner axes you can get in the beginning, the faster you can get your breeds going.
Yep.
So
okay, we have another question here actually by Morales in the chat over here. How do you determine the price of an axie after breeding it? Well, I take a look at the marketplace and I see the prices on that axie. So let's do something more difficult than this. Let's take a look at Tri-Spikers, for example. So we have Tri-Spikes, Incisor, Thorny, and then Chomp. Obviously we don't want the pureness, so I almost don't even use this that much. Sometimes with the certain builds that are mainly based on PvP, I look at the stats more because those are more accurate. So for example here, you generally want a 44 speed reptile Tri-Spiker. That's the max speed you can get. So I always move the slider to like 44. Oh, there you go. So that's the 44 speeds. And when it comes to determining the price, I take a look at what's on the market and what's similar. So for example, let's say your Axie was this one here. Taking a look at this, you really want either aqua or bird parts in the eyes and ears. You don't want reptiles, you don't want anything else. So there's a -1% in the R2. Any impurity in the R2 is a -1%. Any impurity in the R1 is -3%. So there's a balloon and a fishnet, that's -6%. There's a nutcracker and a curve spine, so that's -2%. So 6 plus 2, this is a 92% tri-spiker. So this is how you read this. You don't read this 47, this is a 92%. And then you find, I go on the market, okay, what are the other 92%? Where are they listed at? And I listed something similar. I usually list 10% above to 10% below. So if it belongs in 0.16, I'd list it at 0.2 to like 0.1. And then it would sell somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. And especially at the current market now, with there being so many Axies on the market and a lot listed for lower, sometimes it may be good to put up yours at a little bit of a discount just to ensure that you can make the sale. Because the last thing you want to do is wait 4 or 5 days to sell an Axie at 0.15 when you could sell it in a day for 0.13.
Yep.
So that's where opportunity cost comes in.
Yep. So time is very important in this space, especially when you're doing common builds such as like goldfishes or beasts or like tanks. You really want to prioritize the speed more so than the actual profits, because the faster you can sell it, the faster you can do your next cycle. Yep. And Zoe's got a question here. Zoe Nugent, how do you create a new build if there are no existing breeder in the market? Do you look for a breeder Axie with the cards you want, the R1, R2? So this is a very advanced question. What I normally look for is between the 2 pair of Axies, there are only 2 dominants that are off. So for example, let me go into more detail on what I mean by that. If I'm trying to make, let's say tri-spiker's never been a thing yet. Nobody's made tri-spikers yet. And I get something with, I don't know. Let's take a look. Remove one of the parts here. Let's take out tri-spikes. Let's say I got this guy over here, okay? This guy over here, and I'm trying to make tri-spikes, and he's so close. I find something that has 3 parts if possible. And I try to find, something that's really good thorny, something that's really good incisor, and really good tiny turtle. And then when I look for my next Axie, I try to find something that with a lot of tri-spikes. So for example, I would choose something kind of like maybe, so just to show an example, something like this. So if I were to create the tri-spike build, and it's never been created before, and I had these 2 Axies, I would try to mix this Axie here with this one over here, and hopefully I would get the tri-spikes to come through, and I would get the incisor to come through. And you don't want to have any more than 2 dominants out of the 2 parents. So for example, if this Axie had like another mouth card and it had lagging, tri-spikes, thorny, my odds are very slim, because then I have sandal, which is not good, I have lagging, which is not good, and I have zigzag or something, that's also not good. Only maximum 2 when it comes to creating new builds. Try as much as you can to maximize only having 2 of the dominants between the 2 parents being not what you want. It's a bit of an advanced question, so it is a bit difficult to really get through. It takes a lot of time and practice to really get it. But don't worry, with enough time and practice and testing things out, trial and error, you will be able to get a feel for it. Well, that's a great question though. Thank you, Zoe.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Yep.
The next question was asked by Timo, and he asked, is breeding Axies the best way, or is it better just to buy from the market?
It depends. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see what you meant by that question. So breeding Axies is the best way in terms of PvP only. If you're looking for a PvP team, it might be better to look in the market, find the specific build and specific team you're looking for. But in terms of if you're breeding Axies and you're starting a chain, Once you get a few chains in, once you get a few cycles in, you might be at a position where you don't need to buy additional breeders, where all you need to do to continue your chain is to purchase the SLP and AXS costs. With that being said, as we previously mentioned, not all axes that you're gonna have are perfect. So I just had a leaf bug batch that turned out pretty poopy, and unfortunately I had to buy another breeder from the market.
Hey,
but
we got Zero, Mugen, Wixie,
oh wow,
Zani, Dale. Oh yo, thank you all everyone for coming out to the stream. Much
wow,
appreciated.
welcome,
Much
everybody.
appreciated.
Yeah, but as I was just saying, ideally when you're breeding, you can try to pair some of the children that you already have. But in the case that you don't really have a good parent, it might be better to buy from the market as opposed to choosing a lesser than ideal one to breed with a good one. Because as we already said, it's better to keep the chains moving only forward and only cleaner.
Yep. It also depends too. Like if you're trying to get a new build that doesn't exist, obviously breeding is the only option for you. But if you're doing for scholarships and the price is cheap, buying might be simpler. Definitely breeding axes is a nice way to have a self-sustaining like scholarship growing, get your scholarships growing. But I do recommend when you do so, you really prioritize on the longevity of your farm. So you don't want to be YOLO breeding something messy with another thing messy just to get some cheap axes. If you do it one time, you know, maybe that's fine, sure. But I always like having a farm that will consistently pump out more and more scholarship axes, because if I have to restart the farm, that's going to cut into my profits, and I don't really want that to happen. That's why having like a self-sustaining farm is really good, and that's only achievable with 100%. And if you breed 100% like 5-6 times, you're almost guaranteed to get 2 that are at least 100 or 99, and then you can continue that, and it will just pump out new scholarship teams like continuously without fail.
You did say at least 100. Are you implying the possibility of there being axes better than 100% purity?
Of course, there's 200% purity. What are you talking about?
I haven't seen them yet, but you're definitely gonna have to show me.
No. Okay.
All right.
So,
we hope that answered your question. Let's move on to the next one. The next question is asked by Man's Not Hot. Love the name. He asked, are you waiting for AXS? Are you waiting with your AXS until they drop it to 1 breed or less?
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So that might not be the best mentality going forward, because once again, we don't really know if lowering the breeding cost to 1 AXS is the move that the developers want to go with. Right now, as prices are down, SLP is also down, so breeding costs are lower. So at this point, we're not necessarily waiting for AXS to drop to 1, as breeding costs are already significantly lower than they were in the summer. But now is a better time to breed as opposed to a big bull run when prices are spiking.
Yep. And
you have anything to add to that?
No, I think you nailed that. In general, waiting for AXS to drop is a risky bet, and at that point, you're YOLO gambling. It's kind of like just alling in on GameStop or something like that. Even right now, as I said earlier, it's profitable. The margins are slim, but it's profitable. So you're not really losing money by breeding now, and by holding, you're just kind of letting your AXS waste away. It's not making money for you, just sitting there, you know. So I definitely don't think waiting for a potential 1 drop is a wise business decision. And somebody was asking in the chat, has there been any Poopy Breeze that happened to me? Yeah, I can show you.
All the time.
I can show you one of them right now, actually. Let me bring it up really quickly here.
Let me look into the chat. Hello, Randy. Thank you for popping by the stream.
Yeah, there's this thing here. It has mints. There's this like, I don't like it too much. There's this one here, which is got lagging, venom spray, chomp, double 0 cost, like this. like pretty bad. So it happens a lot of times, especially when I'm trying to make new builds. So you get some really weird stuff that comes out. Sometimes it's a banger, but this time it was not.
You know, sometimes you might get the wrong card, but you found out that, you know, you just created a new build. You know, that can also happen. But you know, we're all human here. There's no cheat code for us to get perfect axes every time. If there was, and any of you know it, please let me know. But for the time being, you know, you look at the genes, you try to make the best decision, you try to pair up the best parents, and you just hope for the RNG gods. That's all we can say for now.
Pray to Jihos. Get your Jihos blessings for crits and good breeds.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Next question. All right. Next question was asked by Rob, who asked, of all the axes you bred, what is the percentage of good axes used for arena and the percentage of those only used to increase daily energy?
So I see the question here. Yeah. So the thing is, especially when it comes to your own accounts, I like to grow the farm to at least 16 eggs before you start like dedicating a lot of your capital for PvP and for boosting your energy in arena. Just because the amount of money you make from SLP is a lot smaller than the amount of money just in continuing your farm, and that's the reality. So I always like to have the farm kind of set up, and you want to have 16 eggs because that gives you a cushion in case you get bad batches, or if the prices go down, you still have something to work with so that you can recover and recoup your farm. If you only have 4 eggs or like 8 eggs and you're trying to put a lot of your axes into your main account for PvP and stuff like that, you're gonna find yourself like, oh crap, I don't have enough funds to continue my farm, and now I have to wait 2 weeks until I have enough SLP. So you don't want to be put in that position.
Yep. Because in a sense, you're locking up your assets, and that actually happened to me. You know, as I was climbing up in the game, I decided to build myself a little inventory for my playing account. I was like, okay, I would just buy new axes that I want to try out and play, and then I realized, oh wait, I'm sitting on just 25 axes in my playing account that aren't really working for me. I'm only using 3 of them at a time for a team. So it doesn't really make sense to lock up so much money and slow my breeding down to such an extent. So sometimes, even though you might think to yourself, okay, I do have the money right now just to buy, you know, let's say you have 5 axes on your playing account, you have enough money to buy 5 additional ones, have them there, boost your energy. You do need to look at, you know, is this beneficial? Am I using my funds correctly? Because you are in a sense just locking them up. And in Axie, and especially with crypto, it's very important to be able to stay liquid and stay flexible to changes within the game and within the metaverse.
Yep. Great.
All right, I see another. Thank you. I see another question in the chat by Reddy Yori. So long term, is it smart to list your sales under the floor to sell it faster? I'm thinking everyone does the same, where we are decreasing our own profit prices quicker than the demand would dictate.
Yeah. So I can answer this. It largely depends on what you're breeding and how large your scale is. If you're a smaller breeder with around 8 to around 16 eggs, yeah, you can sell your stuff super fast, especially if you're breeding something like, you know, leaf bug tanks or dual blade beast, something that sells really quickly and has a lot of volume. You can definitely sell that really quickly, and it would be smarter to just sell it faster because everyone's already in that rat race to, like, you know, like undercut each other. If you're in a new build, or you're in a build that's a bit more luxury, like for example Dust Termies or like Dust Tri-Spike or something like that, I definitely recommend you don't saturate the market. You try to keep your market healthy by listing only what you think will sell within, you know, the next couple days. So I usually go a rule of thumb of like 6 to 8 axes at a time, especially since if I decide to just dump 100 Dust Termies, like, the market's just gonna crash, right? And everything
start a revolution.
Everything just sell super low, and you lose a lot of money. So that what you're saying would definitely happen. It's nicer to cycle around 6 to 8. If you farm is like, if your breed is very easy to sell and has a high turnover rate, then yeah, you can arguably arguably try to sell like 10 to 12 at a given time. And whenever those sell out, you just list new ones. So thank you for that question, Redori.
Yeah. Let me just add one more thing, because you did mention more the luxurious side of breeding. I'll pitch in on the lower end margins, such as goldfish, aquas, leaf bugs. With those, the market is quite saturated at the moment. So there's times where, if you want to have it listed at 0.15 instead of 0.3, that might be 3 to 4 pages later in the marketplace. And one thing to figure out is like, is this 0.02 difference worth the 2-3 day wait? Because at the end of the day, if you're looking for, especially if these are parents, and you bred with them and now you're looking to sell them, sometimes it might be better to just sell at a slight discount than to just wait. And I know, you're looking at the dollar value, and we're all like this. We want to get as much money as we can for each axie. That's completely understandable, but at a certain point, it might not be worth it to wait another 3 days, because you could use the funds from that sale, put it in your next breed, and start 2 days ahead, as opposed to if you were to sell it for just a little bit more. So it's always thinking about the opportunity cost.
And Kirby, you said, how do you handle poopy breeds you got? Well, you sell them to
Try
the floor.
a little bit.
You sell them to the floor. It's just a loss, and you gotta look past it. That's what you gotta do. All right.
And if it's a really poopy breed, maybe have a bit to drink, just a little bit.
Yeah, just to forget about it.
Yeah, it happens.
We always drink to forget, but we never do.
We always remember. All right, let's see. Any other questions in the chat?
Is that
okay?
Do we go through the Twitter questions?
No, yeah. I just wanted to see if there was anything in the chat. Next question came from Anthony Descarten. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Which is, and he asked, what axies do you like to breed? So, I'll go for myself first, because Dark's answer is just gonna be everything. What I like to breed, literally every single class, every single card. He's got a menu. For me, right now, I started off breeding goldfish aquas. I moved into sponge Nemos, and once that market took a little bit of a dip, I decided to transition over to leaf bug tanks. And right now, that is where I'm starting off my breed again, and I'm working my way up. Dark, do you want to?
Yeah. So
you want to just flex on us?
No. So, what I want to recommend, what I would recommend to everyone here, what to breed. I don't think there's a specific build that's, it's going to be good. I always do a couple things. Is it, number one, now that we've shifted into an SLP earning system that's more based around PvP, I always ask myself, is this actually really good in PvP? If it's subpar, if it's kind of okay but not that great, maybe it's not the best actually to breed. I also look at, how often is this actually going to be used in comps, and is it going to be a staple scholarship axie? And that really determines the demand for that breed and that axie and the profit margins. There's two types of axies that I breed. One will be the high luxury PvP axies. That could be like Dust Termies, that could be like Disable Sauruses, Cuckoo Aquas, stuff like that. And then there's axies that are used for scholarships, such as Leaf Bug Tanks, Goldfishes, Double Anemones. Very easy builds, standard builds like that. And it's just the difference between your breeding quality over quantity. And both of them work, they do. One's just smaller margin, but you can expand much faster. The other one's higher margins, but they sell a lot slower. And that's just the difference between the two different industries with an Axie Infinity breeding.
Yeah, well said. All right, I see a question in the chat from Ryu, which asks, do you guys think the SLP price dip is concerning? So thank you for bringing that up. I know that's something that's been on everybody's mind. As looking at it purely from a money standpoint, yes, the price has gone down. Yes, the amount of money in USD you can make from playing Axie Infinity has gone a little bit down, but we believe that that's normal. The thing is, over the summer there was a bit of a hyper growth. The game popped up. There was a huge bull run. Everybody was getting in. AXS was flying to the moon. SLP was flying to the moon. And the thing with that, at such growth, it's not very sustainable. We can't have 400% returns on investment and counting, every single week, every single day.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's happening now is just the game and the economy within the game is just restabilizing. Also, it is the end of the season, so a lot of people are dumping their axes, and what that does, with more axes being on the market, supply is going to go up. With supply going up, prices are going to decrease.
Yep.
With that being said, it's obviously it's not ideal. SLP, it was nicer when it was higher, but we believe that it's gonna go back up eventually.
And we can take a look here. It is very concerning if you take a look at this chart here. There's a lot more being minted than there's being burned, and you can see the amount being burned going down, so people are breeding less. I definitely think it is a concern, especially for anyone that knows economics. You're just printing money to the point where the economy can't sustain it. I do think the Sky Mavis team needs to come to a solution. What that solution is can't be a short-term band-aid. So many people have suggested you increase the breeding cost for axes. What that's gonna do is it's gonna make it so that people can make a lot more scholarship teams and breed a lot more. Because we're gonna be burning the amount of SLP. So the point that the amount of SLP that gets earned, the price of SLP goes up. People will make a lot more scholarship teams, and then we'll be back up to the point where we're minting way too much again within like 2 weeks. So it's not a long-term solution. They need to come out with a new way. They need to rework the whole system essentially. Really implement a new change that can sustain the current SLP. Whether that be introduce a new token that you can farm, so that SLP isn't the only one anymore, or they introduce a new way to use SLP. So
cosmetics is one.
Yeah,
that's a thing that a lot of games have been able to profit of. Even free games like League of Legends or Fortnite, by releasing skins and cosmetics, that's a way for players to use their money. Because in a sense now, SLP, the two uses for SLP are 1, to breed, and 2, to cash out. So incorporating more uses in that will give it additional value. But we definitely, obviously we can't speak on behalf of Sky Mavis and the developers, but we definitely hope that there is a long-term solution in place.
So I saw AltQQ22 ask for some breeding tools, and I just linked some in the chat right now. So we got the Axie breeding simulator. Everyone should know this. This is the go-to tool that most beginner breeders will use. You put in the 2 axes you want and you simulate the breeds as many times as you want. Chill Axie is really nice because you can see the price floors for certain axes, you can see the listings, and then when you go into breeding and you go into the breeding simulator, you can import your Ronin, and I'll just do this one here, and then I can see all the axes that I can breed, and I can mash them together. There we go. So breeding simulator saw like this, and then you can pair them together. You see the purity scores, the cost to breed, and you can lock them too. So you can add in more. It's a very useful tool. I won't go into too much detail, but you can play around. It's very nice. And then Axie Tech is a nice tool that I use for the pricing. You need Axie pricing. You need help pricing an Axie to sell. You enter the ID below, and it'll give you a rough estimate. Really good for beginners. I do recommend, if you get more and more well versed with breeding, you try to use your own knowledge looking through the market to see a more accurate price, because this is a bit flawed. It's not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, obviously the breeding simulator is still something that even top tier breeders use, as it is always helpful.
So we have another question here by Putra as well as Wixie. I'll get to Wixie after. Putra, should we try to breed teams that's easy for scholars to climb? Yeah, I personally am a strong believer of quality over quantity, just because at the end of the day, these axes are yours, right? They may be used by scholars, but they're yours. If you give them crap axes, and you think they're going to be worth something later on, they're not. They're crap axes, right? So you give them somebody that's not a good team, they're not going to be able to earn that many, one. So you're going to have to put in more time to get more scholars instead of having one scholar that makes you way more. And then you're also gonna, when you sell those scholarship teams, they're gonna sell for the floor. They're not gonna sell for well. So I'm a firm believer of putting in quality scholarship teams that will earn you more with less amount of hours have to be put in, and they will last longer too, and you won't have to make it that many additions or changes to your teams.
Yeah. Especially with the shift to PvP.
Oh yeah.
Now you can't just buy 3 cheap floor axes and expect a scholar to, reach 200 SLP per day with a poopy team. You do need to look at it that way. If you're developing a scholarship team, think about it for yourself. If I play this team, could I get to the MMR and the SLP per day quota that I am expecting for my scholars? And that is a big thing, and being reasonable, understanding is big, because you can't just you can't just give a 3 beast team to a scholar and expect them to climb.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Wixie also asks, the luxury axes, do you breed it yourself or you collaborate with top PvPers? I honestly, what I normally do is I think of something and I have an axe in front of me that I know is good. Let's say take the Termi for example, or Tri-Spiker, and I think about how can I improve this breed. Sometimes you don't even come up with them yourself. Sometimes they just come out as impurities, like as Poopy Breeze, but they actually turn out to be bangers. Like here's an example of one of them too. I can show this. So I was trying to breed Dust Tri-Spikers with Cute Bunny, because that was the upgrade from regular Tri-Spikers to get Cute Bunny on the Tri-Spiker instead. And then I came out one with Hair Dagger, and I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted, but I was like, this isn't that bad. And I tried it out in PvP, and I was like, damn, it actually works really well. So this is an example of like you accidentally come across like a really good breed that you didn't even think could be good. Yeah, thank you for your question, Wixie. We can get into the next. Oh yeah, you want to say something, Mystic?
Oh, I was just looking in the chat. I see Richard Garcia says that Max Brain has a breeding script available.
Oh yeah, he does do that. I actually bought from him quite recently. Yeah, he's got a really good tool. I like it a lot. It's a bit of back-end stuff, but the caveat is though it is not a free tool. You do have to pay for it. So I only recommend it for those who are really big in breeding, not for those who are smaller off.
Yeah, I see a very good question in the chat by Ridiori. So sometimes you can create a very strong axie, but if it's unique, no one might search for it and thus buy it. Where would you recommend one can advertise such unique builds? That's a great question. Dark, do you wanna? I know you personally have experience with this. How would you go about it?
Yeah. So the only really way you can advertise unique builds are either you have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel and you can, shill it there, or you just play it in the top PvPs, because that's usually what ends up happening. If you smack Elijah a couple times with a certain axie, he's gonna notice it and he's gonna want to try to get it. And if he plays it, that's what's gonna gain traffic on a certain new build. For example, the Samurai Bird in my inventory, I've been breeding them for quite a while, but nobody knew they were a thing until finally a +1 used it on stream, and then everyone's like, oh my god, Samurai Birds. So it's really a matter of like being able to use in the high elos, and that generates a lot of the views and the traffic towards that certain build, and then it trickles down the ladder.
Absolutely. Before you go off from the marketplace, I see that Monty's asking, what's the damage filter? So great question. It's a very useful tool that it's a Chrome add-on. It's completely free, and what it does is it lets you calculate the damage you're going to deal to different types of classes, and you can incorporate the class damage bonuses. So this is great for beginners who are not quite sure exactly how much each attack will do. And as you get higher in elo, it's very important to start calculating your attacks, because we all know the most frustrating thing is full comboing your opponent and them having like 3 HP left. that's, makes you want to throw your laptop at the window.
Yep.
But this is a very useful tool. You can count exactly which combo you want to play. So Dark, if you want to show an example, perfect.
Yep, I showed up some as well. Kirby says here, how much investment do you recommend for an upcoming newbie breeder? So I personally think, especially when you're a new beginner and you're tight on a budget, go for the lower margin scholarship team axes to breed. Just because, like, yes, the big luxury breeds, they sell for more, but it's harder to start off. It costs a lot to start off, and it's risky too, because if you get something that's bad, it doesn't sell nearly as much as a regular luxury breed would do. Because if you got a really bad dust tri-spiker, it would sell at the floor instead of selling at like 0.4, 0.5.
Yeah.
So
there's higher risk, high reward, and the luxury markets do fluctuate a little more than the market for scholarship teams. Because at the end of the day, most scholarship teams are going to need a leaf bug tank. They're going to need either a Rimp Beast or maybe a Goldfish Aqua. But when we're looking at something specifically, like I'll give an example with the Samurai Bird, and this is once again a hypothetical, but if you start breeding the Samurai Bird and that's the only build that you're doing, and then a week or 2 weeks later somebody comes out with a video or a new build that completely hard counters it, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, that's what happened with Termies and Poison teams. There's so much counters to them now that they're not as broken anymore.
Yeah.
And so for the actual cost itself, though, you can start off with just 2 axes. So that would put you in a cost to buy 2 axes. Like for example, let's say Leaf Bug's very cheap.
You can get 2 good breeders for like 0.25 each.
Yeah, you can. Well, yeah, you can get really good ones if you're on a really tight budget. You can slowly work up to getting a high quality breeder. To start off, you would only need arguably 0.15 for each parent, so 0.3 total, and then breeding it 4 times would cost you around 0.2. So that'd be like a 0.5 startup cost for the bare minimum.
Yeah, it might be a good time, Dark, if you want to show the breeding cost calculator that we have.
Yeah, so
go ahead. Looking at the chat, welcome Zeke Hart. Thank you for coming. Thank you guys for everybody for joining. Wow, we're almost double what we had on our last stream. That's sick.
That's great. Wow, love the support. Thanks for coming by, Zcart. So over here, as you can see, guys, we have the average cost, and kudos to Mystic. He's the one who made this sheet over here. We can share this in this description later down the line. Get Anos to do that. Specifically this sheet here, and as you can see the cost here, I believe this is the individual cost or the group cost you made this, like for the 2 of them, right?
For the 2 of them.
I
just put it in USD and Ethereum.
So as you can see here, for all 4, it'll cost you around 800 to breed 4 times, and that's around 0.23. So it's around a 0.5 to 0.6 startup cost for breeding farms generally. Hopefully that was able to help you get questions. Anos is helping out in the back end right now. He'll be coming on in the next stream. Don't worry. We'll have these stream weekly too. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this.
Of course, we have to shield the stream a little bit. I see Ash. Oh, first of all, thanks for coming, Ash. We love that you could make it. Let's not sure if this question has already been asked, but how would you go about creating a unique build, and how do you think it will work?
Yeah, so I answered this question a bit earlier, and as I originally said, and I can repeat it just briefly, I like to choose axes that have at least, when you can take the 2 parents, there's only maximum of 2 dominants that do not match the ideal breed. A big example would be if I'm trying to get a let's say a tri-spiker, as we said earlier, I would want to make sure that one of them would be like could be like a Termy with Incisor, and then I have another Axie that has tri-spikes but lagging. Then I try to clean up the lagging and clean up the tri-spikes so that, you know, I get the optimal breed. If the Axie has, let's say, doesn't have Thorny, it doesn't have Chomp, it only has tri-spikes and incisor, I can't use that at all. Especially if the other parent is similar. You're gonna have, your risk to reward is so low. Like the chances you have to hitting that ideal Axie is so low that it's gonna take you so much time getting there.
Yeah, I'd like to just take a moment to cut away. So we heard from our from Anos that we officially hit 200 subscribers on Lunacia Academy. Thank you guys so much. This
nice.
God, this means the world to us, and we appreciate every single one of you.
Oh,
thank you.
Damn, you guys are
Already?
awesome.
Wow.
So we got What Hands Gaming over here.
Welcome.
Currently breeding Beast with 41 speed. Planning to change it to something more useful in Arena, specifically 2.5k MMR. Any suggestions which class I should jump into? So, especially if I assume these beasts would be in the midline, depending on what you run in the midline, what you run in the backline, if you want to change that into something that specifically reaches like 2.5k MMR, I'd highly recommend you go with like reptiles and general types of dusks. So one example would be the Tri-Spiker. I can show you guys that. Actually, I have some in my inventory. I can probably just whip out.
You have everything in your inventory.
Shush. Shush. So Tri-Spikers, for example, come with Chomp, Spike Throw, Disarm, Thorny. I know if you run just Turn Me in the back with this in the mid, both of them are Reptile, they can make it to 2.5k MMR. It's going to be a bit difficult, but it's definitely possible. I've seen it happen. I think +1's got some scholars that actually made it to that ELO with this build. And regarding specifically if you want something that's like more to beast oriented, right now the top beast is the dual blade. Actually, I can show it off here too instead of searching it. There we go. So over here, the beasts that people are now running in the mid are more like mechs, for example, and specifically ones with hero. So hero is a very strong card, especially if you can get these with like aqua eyes or bird eyes, where they're faster. But you have hero, and you have either double nut or you have hair dagger and axie kiss, arco or dual blade in the horn, and this allows you to build a very strong rush comp. You rush into the enemy, you got good card draw, you got good damage. This is very strong because it does 60 damage, gives you a card draw, and it's 0 cost. It's it gives you a lot of value.
Oh yeah, very slept on card.
Okay, so now that we hit, it's close to 11:30, let's go talk about what I actually look for when I choose and when I start a new farm and when I choose new parents.
Yeah.
So
just before you do that, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just see a couple RE Maxify. You asked if we have some PvP lessons. We do have I believe the coaching session is on YouTube where Anos goes over some PvP tips. We do have some other YouTube videos that go over some PvP basics. Give those a watch. If you still have any questions, you can always join the Lunacia Discord. We have a lot of scholars, a lot of members of the community talking, discussing, helping each other out. It's a very useful place to learn some new information and some new tips. So definitely check that out if you're looking to improve your PvP success.
Mm-hmm. And I see some more questions too. What kind of Axie will be stronger next season? That's really hard to say because
depends on the update.
Yeah, it depends on the update. Like we really don't know what's in store for the update. I can probably say what's currently weak right now may get a buff, but I have no idea what kind of monsters will be strong and be meta in the next coming update.
Mm-hmm.
So
once we know, we'll definitely let you know though.
Yeah, so let's take a look into like what I do when I start a breed though. let's do, you know, we've done tri-spikes. Let's do leaf bugs. So leaf bugs are really I like to say leaf bugs are like the ultimate beginner breed to go into. Not because like they're, you know, cheap or anything like that. They are cheap, but the thing is like they are still worth more than other scholarship breeds like Rimp Beast, Dual Blade Beast, and even like Goldfish Aquas. They sell for higher, the margins are higher, but they're just as easy to breed. Because the nice thing with these tanks is that you really don't need to get a specific card combo. You can really play around with what you have in the mouth, the back, and the tail. The only thing you really need to keep is the leaf bug. Because when it comes to these builds, you can have hot butt, you can have yam, you could technically have, you know, cattail and carrot. The back you can have pumpkin, you can have watering can. You know, turnip is not the worst, but I don't like turnip personally.
Leek is a very viable tail as well to disable. So I'd say the main thing you want to avoid is Silence Whisper.
Oh yeah,
and you're about good.
When it comes to breeding a build, I always take a look. Okay, what is the most important part? What is the part or the card that makes this build what it is? This build is called the Leaf Bug Plant. There's a reason why that's the case. The leaf bug, as you guys probably already know, is the most important part in this build. Without leaf bug, your whole build is completely different. You can change up things in here, no problem, as long as you have leaf bug. So I always like to prioritize, okay, if I'm looking for a parent, I want one with really good leaf bug. Having leaf bug is more important than having like pumpkin in the genes. So, you know, go all the way to the back over here, and you know, this one for example, triple leaf bug. Wow, you know, you want something really with leaf bug all the way. And when it comes to starting up a new farm, I always tell especially a lot of my beginner breeders or even like intermediate breeders, I always tell them, when you go into a new breed, you want to prioritize the purity. If you can, especially if you can, go all the way to the top. Like, just start off with, save yourself the trouble of getting bad batches, of getting, you know, rips, and, you know, getting really unlucky, and just start off with like 95%. Like, I always look at these breeders that choose very cheap axes and start off, and then they wonder why they came up with these poor batches, and then they're just kind of stuck with selling poopy axes all the time, and they're never moving forward. And it's because they are constantly trying to cheap out on buying good breeders. Put in the money to get something that's really good if you can. As long as you do that, you'll have you'll come up with good axes and have good results. So with like over here, for example, like this one's quite nice. I look at this, and this is a 97%. As I talked about earlier, you don't want to look at the percentage based on the application. You want to look at it like this. Watering can, pumpkin are good cards to get. I don't like carrot too much because it sells very low, so I consider that a no. Beach, also not the best. It sells very low, so I also consider that a no. So that's 2 in the R2, and then Risky Bird there, that's a direct impurity, so that's 3 impurities in the R2. And every impurity in the R2 is a -1%, so this is a 97% leaf bug right here. So this would be something you would buy and you pick out to breed. But when it comes to really picking out high and expensive axes, especially ones with impurities, try to pick impurities that are actually good. An example would be something like this. I can show in my inventory. I have one that is a great example for this. You can really get the extra margins by really choosing your breeders nicely here and intelligently. So for an example, what is this music? Wait a minute. What are we playing here?
Was there a?
So yeah, okay. Started to get some
with technical difficulties.
Some weird music there. That was interesting. Where was it? So this one here. So this is the Immortal tank, but you know, Zigzag is a good mouth card to have. You can see the impurity here. Cute Bunny is not, you know, one of the plant cards that you want, But the thing is that Cute Bunny on this comp is still good in PvP. So I personally consider Cute Bunny as a plus. It's not even a impurity. I consider it as just fine. Like, I would not count any of these Cute Bunnies as impurities. So when you choose these breeders and you're trying to go for ones that are in the middle region, try to choose ones with really good good impurities that still make it PvP viable. A good example would be, instead of Pumpkin, you can get Bone Sail, you can get Hermit, Indian Star. For the tail,
Slippery Shell.
Yeah, so you can really play around with the impurities. I always try to get when I choose impurities, I always try to choose the ones that, even if I do get them, they don't come out as complete useless garbage. They come out as still usable and still very good in PvP. So that's my recommendation, especially when choosing more in the mid to higher like price tag breeders. And when you are picking these axes, and when you are breeding these axes, try to really bring them to the maximum purity once you start your farm going. When you get a good result, when you get a good axie, you really want to breed the best one that you have in your inventory with the second best one. And that's just to ensure that your next breeds come out purer and purer and purer. I try to never expand my Axie gene pool. I never tried to expand the operation until I've reached the point where I'm breeding a 99 with a 99. Because once you reach that point, all your Axies from then and there, from that point, will come out will stay consistent and come out pure. And then you can focus on just expanding, and you don't have to worry too much about getting rips, any bad batches, because you're starting off with something very, very pure. So those are just some slight recommendations there. Let me bring up the stream because I know.
Merry Christmas to everyone too.
I know, like, what is this music? Whoopsies.
It's Jingle Punks, I think. This is also Christmas music.
It's all Christmas music. Okay, we're gonna
try to find in the meantime. Oh, welcome Toxic to the stream.
Hey, we got Christmas music. Oh, hey, appreciate the presents, Toxic. How you doing, guys? All right. Yeah, I always like to say, save it to buy good breeder Axies. Just because, like, if you've ever done any kind of breedings, the worst thing is getting rips. And when you are breeding 99% and 100%, you just almost never get them. And
almost never.
If you're looking through my inventory here, like, they're all like very, very pure. They may come out like poor with certain like impurities sometimes, but even the impurities are not the worst impurities. Like, this one came out with Cute Bunny, and I was like, okay, that's totally fine. This one came out with Mosquito, and I'm like, this can still be used very well. This is like an immortal tank, basically. I can still give this to a scholar, and they can get to 2k MMR.
Yep. But certain other mutations you don't want. For example, you don't want Feather Spear on your Leaf Bug. So when you're looking, you don't. Yeah, just try to make sure that even the ones that aren't perfect, the other mutations there are not the end of the world.
Yep. And when you're starting off, I always like to. The biggest mistake I see breeders do is they would get an Axie kind of like, let's say like this, okay? They really want to salvage it. It's got Silence Whisper, it's got Cactus, Croc, Mint, and Potato Leaf. Like, this is, like, if you count Croc, Cactus, this is close to like a 93%, 92, 93 if I ballpark it. But if you have like 100s or like Axies are much better than it in your inventory, you don't need this. You could breed it, yeah, you could breed it and you could get a good result. But do you really want to potentially, poison your gene pool? No. I always tell myself, is it better than what I'm currently breeding? If it's a no, I chuck it. I don't look at it, I chuck it. And it's the hardest thing to do. I always want to breed it. I'm like, oh, there's still money to be made out of this Axie. No. If you're breeding something that's better than it, don't do yourself a favor and just sell it and don't look back to it. All right. I think we've answered a lot of the breeding questions. Let us know if you have any more, and we'll definitely be able to answer them. But I think, but when in doubt, what dark breed it?
That's the best way to go about it.
Yeah, you know, think about it. Would I breed it? If I wouldn't, then don't breed it.
And don't do it.
Yeah.
The key is to read your mind.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over some other topics for breeding, especially for newer farms. So we've gone over which kind of builds you might want to start off with. So as you said, if we want to go into something a little more on the affordable side, a little more low margin, you can look at aquas. Aquas are still viable, although the margins are not quite what they used to be. You can still earn some good money from it. Leaf bugs are also great. I'm not quite sure about beasts. I don't want to recommend beast quite just yet.
I can recommend some. So I can recommend actually a bunch of good breeds for beasts. Beasts, dual blades are good. If you can go into mechs, even better. What I like to do sometimes, I just breed a dual blade. So let me bring up the whole build actually. So risky arrow with a double nut. And what I like to do is I like to turn on both mechs and beasts. The mechs are obviously more expensive, but what you end up doing is you can take if you have a beast farm, for example, you're breeding this and you want to bring it to next level without having to change your whole farm. Very simple solution. You breed a regular beast with a mech, and 50% of your outcomes will be mechs and 50% of them will be beasts. And then, you know, that's a very easy way to start up a farm. Your genes will stay the same. The genes work the same way if you're breeding like a beast and a beast. But now 50% of them can come out as a mech. And that's how you can start up a mech farm without even having to sacrifice any of your beasts.
Yep, for sure. I see a question in the chat. Black Charmer asks, are reptiles good?
Oh yeah.
Reptiles are very good. The reason, so we actually just talked about it in the previous beginner's guide video that we just posted. Reptiles are good due to their sheer versatility and their uses. You can get a reptile to fit practically any role on the team. If you can get pure damage reptiles, you can get backdoor reptiles, you can get immortal reptiles, and you can get ultra debuff reptiles. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, they are.
Yeah, so yeah, they're very strong. So like for example, you have Termies. Termies are very, very common in the back line. And I honestly think reptile Termies, they used to be like something most beginners couldn't breed. Nowadays, they're a bit more challenging, but they are cheap enough for new beginners to go into. And it's a very nice market as well because there's so much demand. Everyone knows what a Termie is. Oh, the speed's too high for that. 42. 42 is the max speed for a Termie, so I always recommend breeding a 42 speed Termie. You don't want to lower the speed if you can. And this, the margin to start off with a breeder, it's not bad. Only 300 to start off with a breeder. It used to be, back in the day, so it was like 1,000 for a breeder. Another one that's really good as well is the Tri-Spikes. So it's a slight variation, not too different. You can show it off right here. The speed for the Tri-Spike is 44, it's 2 more than the Termie, and this is slightly more expensive to do, to breed, but is also very, very good market to go into. And usually,
that's a very meta build that you see a lot in higher elo.
And the nice thing too is that you can do the same thing that you did with Beast, and at some point when you want to upgrade, you can breed it with a Dusk. You grab one single Dusk one, doesn't have to be great, but you breed it with your current amazing reptile Tri-Spiker farm, and then you can from there start converting your farm from reptiles to Dusks. So you have paths to upgrade, which is very, very nice.
Yep. Subbot asks, who decides what axes will come out? Is there a probability or or randomness. So there is a probability. So as Dark already mentioned, each different gene, depending on whether it's dominant, recessive 1 or recessive 2, has a different probability outcome. So something that we can take a look at is the breeding calculator. Although that's not the most ideal way to calculate your how your axes will turn out, and we believe that the breeding simulator is actually better for that. Dark, if you don't mind going on the breeding calculator just to show the percentages that each gene has.
Yeah.
Just to.
So I almost never like to look at the percentages. The percentages aren't accurate to what you'll get. Something could be a 90%. That doesn't mean that 90% of the time you're gonna get your results.
Like, no, I was saying simply for statistical purposes to understand the weight of each gene.
Yeah, sure. So I'll punch them in right now, and we can test them out with these guys, and we can toggle odds. So as you can see here, the pattern, the color, that's also based on probability. You have an 84% chance to get thorny, 87 for tri-spikes, 96 for incisor, and 100 for tiny turtle. The eyes as well, this is close to around an 85%, and a 75% for the other bird part. And then you have here for the aqua parts. But when you actually breed this, you might think right now, oh, it's like everything's 80%. You're gonna get a 3 and 4 chance of getting the right result. No, nope. I can do this right now. Immediately, as you can see here, only like this one doesn't have the proper eyes. Only 3 out of 6 of them came ideal. Yeah. This one's got Babylonia,
Yeah. Additionally, this only goes over the dominant genes and the actual cards you get. The probability calculator doesn't give you any insight to what the recessive 1 and recessive 2 genes might be. So for example, you might have an axis that has very high. So let's take a tri-spiker, for example. It might have a high percentage to get tri-spikes or even disarm in the dominant, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the R1 and the R2 will also be pure, and they might be another reptile card, or they might be something completely different, and that also takes away from the purity of an axis and the value.
And the thing is, that's the main reason why I like prioritizing very high purity axes, because yes, your axes may come out with the right move sets, but then you have to think about, okay, but what about the genes behind them? And that's another factor as well, because that's important to the sustainability and the longevity of your farm. If you breed 2 axes and yeah, sure, they come out with the right results, but the genes are complete crap, you can't keep breeding them. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna sell them or use them and then buy new ones off the market. If you have 100s, you can do that, but then you can keep on breeding without having to buy new things from the market, and that's where the cost savings really come into play.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, see ya, Mugen.
Take care. We'll see you soon.
All right, so I think it's enough breeding for a bit today. We're gonna hop into some PvP games, and by all means, though, if you guys wanted to still ask questions, if you guys want to, learn some more about breeding, drop them down in the comments, and I will answer them.
Will there be a new variation of Termi next season?
Oh, there already is.
Which one are you referring to specifically?
The Cuckoo Dial. So this is the new variation of the Termi. It was created by Biff himself. So this is called the Cuckoo Dial, otherwise known as the Biffinator, and it is quite the beast, I have to say. So you have Croc, Cuckoo, Chomp, and Thorny. The Croc gives you the slow and it's ranged, so you can't be you're not dead to Gravelance. This is ranged. You have good shield, very good shield with Cuckoo as well. High damage, 0 cost. You have a slow to proc the Thorny, and you have Chomp as well. This is the new Terminator.
Yep. Also, a lot of those cards have very good stats.
It turns out it's mine.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Subbot asks, what can you say about Rimp Donut Beasts? They're still very viable. You don't see too many of them in higher elo, But starting off, there is definitely great use, especially with Rimp having the energy generation from Imp on Rodent.
I personally don't like them though, if I'm going to be honest.
I'm not suggesting them for higher build, for higher elo, but they are still usable.
I think they're quite hard to use nowadays though. I don't think they're definitely usable in the right hands, but it's kind of like backdoor birds. They're really off the meta with the current reptile builds out there, and with the current termies, they just don't do well at all, and they really struggle, especially when termies are everywhere.
Yeah. Once again, we have another question. How much money to prepare if I wanted to start a breeding or scholarship? So breeding and scholarships obviously have different values. If you're looking to start a scholarship team, you can easily find a good team, for around 0.25 to 0.3. And by a good team, I mean Leafbug Tank, a max speed beast, and a either Goldfish Aqua or Sponge Nemo Aqua. Those are pretty good. If you're looking to start a breed, that might be a little more expensive because you're not looking for parents, you're looking for breeders with good genes. So that might come up a little higher, close to the 0.4, 0.5 range. Yep. But obviously that depends on which Axie and which build you want to go into. Some are more expensive than the others, and some of them have higher and lower profit margins.
All right, so let's do a couple games here. I've got a bunch of Axies we can test out and play here. Let's kind of make some.
Yeah.
So we're making a comeback here with the Blue Man team, the Blue Man group. I think we're gonna switch him up a bit though.
Shout out to anybody who can guess Dark's favorite color. Take a wild guess.
So we're gonna have a full triple aqua team here. It's gonna be very interesting to play. I'm gonna lose so much MMR playing these.
It's okay, it happens.
It happens. Oh god, it's gonna be.
I think I went a couple of days ago. I was theory crafting and trying out new builds. I went from around 2.2k MMR down to close to 1500. It was brutal. It was
Yeah, I guess I'll play this. I don't know what I'm playing here. What is this team? Oh my god. We're gonna remove this. So we'll have a termy in the back.
It's green because money. Absolutely toxic. You're right.
Actually,
the only language Dark knows is money.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Did I lie? Tell me I'm wrong right now, and I'll apologize if I'm wrong. That's what I thought.
And I think we'll start off with this. Let's run a couple games, and then we can do some couple polls of what to play. But I think this is a good thing to start off. This is the Dust team, the cute bunny. This is the team that's very, very terrifying to play against. This was the one I was showing off earlier. The Hair Dagger, very nice on the Tri-Spiker actually. Usually, it's a Trump team. This is very interesting. Usually I go first because they pass. Get the card draw here. I think he's probably gonna go in, if I'm being honest. This seems like more of a rush team. The Avatar team. As a player, is it better to just buy some good teams, maybe until 9 axes, get 40, and just keep grinding to make back ROI since farming is a bit risky? I honestly don't think farming is that risky if you know what you're doing. If you get like a Goldfish Nemo, with the price of 9 axes, you can get a Goldfish Nemo farm going, and the profits are small, but they're pretty consistent. In terms of your risk for having 9 axes in your teams, what's there to say that the axes that are in your teams that you buy are not going to devalue? There's nothing to that that will ensure that.
Mm-hmm. Once again, you are locking your assets up. You are locking your money up in an account that you're not really doing anything with them, because once again, you can only play 3 axes at a time. So having an inventory of 10 or more, it can be redundant. That being said, if you are in a position where you can build yourself a whole roster, and just pick and choose, by all means, we're not gonna stop you, but obviously just be considerate and think of, is this feasible at your current position?
Jesus, I just got crit. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, but in terms of investment, I'm not the biggest fan of going that route. I just like, you know, either making scholarships, something that will generate you money on the side, while you're grinding. Just because it's better to build up something there that can make you more money quicker, and then, you know, put the funds to generate that 40 energy. So yeah, with chaining means that you play a card of the same type on another axis, on a different axis. So for example, if I use the cute bunny here, just by itself, I'm not gonna get the effect. I need to play it with another bug card to get the real effect. That being said here, I think I pass on this round. Yes, I do. I don't think he's dead. Maybe I should have done a full combo. Oh, am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. Oh no. Oh no, I really should have. Oh no. Oh, I'm screwed here, guys.
Uh-oh.
I need to go for damage. Hey, Yakult! Thanks for coming by, man.
Oh, welcome, Yakult. Thank you for coming out. Wow. We have quite the audience today. Wow.
Got all the boys in here.
Everybody's invited. Everyone's welcome.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh no. So close. I'm not too sure if I have a shot here. He's gonna double talk me. Yeah.
I'm not
Double
dead.
talk's broken. I'm not sure why the first double talk hit that goes directly through the shield. I think that's way too busted.
Oh my god, is that double talk Trump? Wow, what a combo. That's actually really strong. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that team was interesting. I never faced one against a Trump team like that. He used the Trump to get the extra bonus damage to kill my Termi.
Yep.
What is playing now?
Not too sure.
It's playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. What?
Yep.
What is happening
Also,
here?
Yeah. Also, if you don't mind, just quickly take a look at the chat real quick.
So there we go.
Just so I'm able to concurrently view your game.
Alrighty. So we got double aqua here, team. He's trying to play. He's probably gonna play aggressive. That's what I think. I'm gonna fear him. I don't actually like doing double Q Bunny because you want to save these for the mid game. I find Q Bunny super strong in the mid game, so you try to save them as much as you can. I do this so that he misses any serious he plays. Yeah. I DM'd you royalty-free beats by T-Pain. Thanks, Cage.
By T-Pain? Oh wow.
Thanks, Toxic.
Pizzle pack.
Oh, it's a banger. It's a pizzle pack.
That was actually my That was actually my nickname back in middle school. Pizzle
Okay.
pack.
Damn it! I didn't look at my screen. What the heck did he play?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'll be fine.
Nice crit.
Here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any front line. Do some damage. Whoops. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Nerf rumors. I honestly, it depends. I think about it. If something's gonna get nerfed, how is it gonna get nerfed? Right? Because it's not just, oh, it's gonna get nerfed and you shouldn't breed it. You have to think, how is it gonna get nerfed? And I think, you know, Cute Bunny, for example. I think Cute Bunny's gonna get nerfed. But I think it's gonna get nerfed in terms of damage. They would reduce their damage to like 110, maybe 105. And I think to myself, would this build still be strong with Cute Bunny that does 110 damage? And my conclusion is, yeah, that's still gonna be pretty strong. So it really depends on how it's gonna get nerfed. And I always think if you're doing like the standard build, for example, that of something that's really broken, like Grass Snake, you have to factor in and think about how they may get nerfed. I always think with Grass Snakes, you know, I think they'll lower the shield. I don't think they'll change the poison slash, but they'll lower the shield. So maybe you're gonna want to have something that, so the builds with a lot of shield in other, you know, other parts of their bodies, whether that be Bone Sail, or the Horn, or whatever. I think those builds are still gonna excel. Builds like Soothing Song, you know, I think that may get nerfed. They could reduce the damage slightly, maybe to around 70. Then I can pull up the damage calculator. How much damage do I need to take out like a Termi or a tank in the back line? And I make sure I have a build like the Samurai Bird I know has a lot of damage out potential. So I still think there's a lot of potential for it to excel, even with a nerf. We have, let me think here.
What do you prefer, Pumpkin Tank or Watering Can? I'd say maybe probably Watering Can because it just has more utility. Pumpkin has high shield and it does have a card draw, but the potential of just getting like 4 energy from one turn from Aquas, especially going up against the double Aqua teams, the utility of Aqua stock is just so good. And the shield is still considerable. It's 85 shield. That can still prevent you from getting one shot. So simply for utility reasons, I'd say Watering Can.
Yeah, I like Watering Can quite a lot. I'm a big fan of it. It really depends on the build too. Like I think to myself, if I'm playing against a team that's really weak against Aquas, maybe Watering Can's the thing I need. If it's not what I'm lacking against it, if my team's really strong against Aquas, maybe, you know, the card draw is better. So I like to think of it like that. What does your team need, more so than whether the card is good or not?
Nerf +1.
Nerf +1, I guess. Dude, like, I can't even use the Samurai Bird. I have no idea how to play that goddamn bird. And I'm the one who made it. And then Plus just brought it to the top elo. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's your bird now. Oh, the Aqua crits? Oh, it's disgusting. I hate them. We all do.
Yeah. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, I think you can, you do have survive potential here. You just gotta play it
Yeah,
careful.
to play it smart here. He's low in HP,
Yeah.
which is nice, but I think I need to save. I need to save 1 energy. I think I'm gonna play it risky. Hopefully, I'm playing it risky. Hopefully, he's not gonna play any cards on his midliner. Yeah, Watering Can be nuts, for sure. The worst.
You know those.
The worst is when you crit randomly and your own crit loses you the game.
Oh no. Especially going up against a Terminator, and you try to do a Mystic and then allergic to break the shield, but the Mystic crit runs you.
Yo, that was not what I was expecting, but dude, that I don't know how he misplayed like that, but that seriously got me the game. Wow.
Nice.
Is there samurais? Hey, they're for sale. They're not cheap, but they're for sale.
You can definitely find them on the market.
Actually, wait, I don't think I have any listed right now.
Really?
Yeah, I took them down recently. I will put them back up. I've got more in my inventory.
Just for you, Dark will put them back up.
Yeah. For you, my good sir, I give you a very good deal.
By 16 and the 17th will be 5% off.
Oh, let's go, guys. We climbing. Okay, let's do a couple more games of this. If you guys want me to swap it out, we can do a poll.
Yep.
Oh, I love this. So this is the tank that I've been looking at, and I think it's quite strong. This is Bone Sail, very, very nice. Very nice card to have on a tank. I think it's very underrated, and there should be more Bone Sail tanks out there, because it kind of like Pumpkin, but you get more damage out of it, and the shield's still not that bad. Very, very effective card. Then again, I had no idea what I'm facing against here. Like, this is, what kind of build is this? This is both scary and confusing.
Oh, that backline mech with shrimp is gonna be an issue. You gotta try to play against that.
The strawberry shortcake meta. Oh my god, I don't want to get strawberried.
Strawberried.
Strawberried. Buried in that
6 feet under. Also dark. Do you wanna share your other screen so I can concurrently watch the game?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Message you like a couple times.
Sorry, I'm on streamer mode, so...
Yeah, no worries. It's just the only way I can see it is with the slight stream delay, so I can't actively commentate.
Yeah. There we go. How about that?
Oh, that's perfect. All right.
I'll put one in the vault. Don't worry. I gotta put. It's because I gave one to +1, and then he told me, oh, I'm now emotionally attached to it. So he didn't want to give it back to the vault.
Okay. I'm sorry, good sir, but this actually is no longer yours.
No, I was like...
I mean, it's +1. What are you gonna say? Like, are you really gonna be like, no, give it back?
Nah, he paid me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That also works. Cattail is such a strange card. It has a good use, but its value is almost 0 on the market.
I know. I think it's very underrated. I think, you know, there's a lot of... Because the thing is with the market, it doesn't really translate to what's good in PvP. Because, you know, what's good in PvP is not necessarily common knowledge. Maybe for like, things like termies, but like specific parts, only like the good players and the people who play the game for a while know. That's what happens.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna kill.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And I fear this guy. Woo!
Oh. This is both attacks.
Nice.
That's why fear, in my opinion, is better than stun. Yeah, you don't go through the shield, but you can potentially have the opponent lose 2 energy and just miss twice. And that can be so critical, especially late game.
You think he's gonna jump my back? Round 4?
I actually think, do you have I put 1 snail.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
you already have it? Yeah, I think that's the best.
Oh, no.
Oh, really? At least okay, so he's definitely doing it this round. Because he saw you play this, so now he's thinking, okay, play the snail and mystic.
Thinking, am I better off just going through the front?
No, because he's gonna Ronin you with dual blade.
I would rather face against his back line than this though. This thing's gonna heal.
How is it gonna heal?
With zigzag.
Oh, that was zigzag. Oh, that looked like serious to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at
taking the risk. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, he keeps passing. All right.
What the
well,
heck?
now you know to play snail shell. As good as you can be in the game and predict your opponent's movements, you also can never fully predict them because at the end of the day, you can't read minds.
It's time to torture this poor guy now.
Oh,
let the cute bunny
begin. With both.
And it begins.
Oh, you Bart! Don't do him so dirty. No.
Oh, the cute bunny. Beautiful. Oh, you play with 4 cards, but you can only get 2 off. Too scared to play. Oof, that's rough. Oh, he doesn't even kill my midliner. Oh, I feel for him. I don't though.
Sucks to suck.
I'm sorry. Just cute bunny him.
Yeah.
No, you
Fear
know,
him out of his last stand.
the
Nice.
key to being good at this game is just crit. You just crit more. If you crit more, you'll win. That's what +1 told me. He told me,
Yeah.
if you want to be top 1, you just need to crit more.
Yeah. Just got a better team.
Do him full dirty. That's why we do it here. Oh, what the?
Well, a bone sale?
Is this my Axie? I've
Is
made
it?
one of these. I've made one of these. I don't think it's
Check.
that good.
You want me to check the Axie number?
Wait.
I'm actually curious now.
Just how many Axies are? Oh my god! If it's mine, I'm gonna laugh.
Let's take a look. It is yours?
It is mine! Oh my god! Oh
Little does
my
he know.
god! He bought it from me. Oh my god! That's so funny.
You think you've mastered it? Joke's on you. I created it. That's so funny. What are the odds? Oh my goodness.
Oh, miss. Miss again. God damn it! The massive amount of shields. A parent always knows. Ash, yes, you know the feeling. Like when you see it, you know. Like I don't
When
know.
you see your kids, you know them.
Yeah, you know, it's just that's just how it is. You know, you make
Oh my
they're your
goodness.
kids, man. Of course you
That's
know them.
that's
You'll always
so
remember.
perfect. On the stream too. Wow. Wait, we gotta clip that, man. That's too funny.
Oh my god, that's so jokes. I can't believe I ran into my own Axie. Oh my god.
Hey, kudos to you for recognizing it.
I'm his creator, Darkroamer.
Luke, I am your father.
I am your father. It's a proud.
I hope you understand that you're gonna have to kill your child.
Ah, don't worry. I've done it countless. I've done it enough times.
Enough times.
And then they crit you. Oh my god, that's always how it is.
You raised them too well, man. I don't know what to tell you.
They they were like, oh, let me give back to you, dad, and then they just kind of like crit you with the hardest crit you've ever seen. And you're like, oh my god.
You don't know whether to be upset or proud.
Oh no, that's gonna kill me, is it? Oh, last stand, please.
Last stand.
Oh, last stand. Yes. I get the fear off.
Very nice.
Hey, no, or head Yakultist. We need more Yakultists in the stream.
We need all the occultists in the stream. What do you mean?
So here, I think I'm just gonna pass, honestly. Actually, what am I saying? I'm just gonna fear him one more time. Oh no, I want to save this. I think I'm gonna go for damage.
Maybe.
Actually, I have a strong. No, I'm gonna pass. Yes, I had a feeling he would play it. Please, son, lose. I am your father.
I'm sorry it had to be this way.
It's not you. It's me.
Son of Darkroamer. Join the dark side. Oh, that's pretty good. You can have that as your slogan.
Son of Darkroamer.
Join the dark side.
Join the dark side. Who needs Son of Jihaz when you have Son of Dark? You may be the creator of Axie Infinity, but I'm the creator of all the Axies.
The student surpasses the master.
Oh no. Oh,
I think he survived this actually. Unless he crits.
Oh, hey, don't say that. Yo, don't
Sorry,
say
bro.
that.
I'm literally, oh my goodness, I'm literally breaking my first rule. It's okay, I knocked on wood.
You better have. I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna knock down that door, man.
Really?
If you, oh yeah. What the heck is this?
I was gonna say you and what army, but I can obviously see.
My army of children Axies. They're all coming for you.
Oh lord.
Oh, what is this? You have, oh, interesting. So they have a Garish Shrimp with a
Smart shot.
Smart Shot, yeah.
Oh, so they have a backline and a midline target.
Very interesting axie here.
Huh. That's the thing. Going up in a higher elo, you just see more and more interesting and unique builds.
My bad. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. I don't really want to use these 2 cards. I think I'm just gonna pumpkin just for the card draw. That's all I want. Card draw.
Yeah.
The reason why is I want to save my fear for this guy.
Yeah, especially on the Tri-Spiker.
Yeah, because the knight. You mean Shrimpinator?
Sorry?
The Shrimpinator.
Yeah, I said you want to save the fear on the Tri-Spike for them.
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to be able to, because if the thing that's nice about fear and misses, if you use a backdoor card like Shrimp and you're feared or you're stunned, you will actually full on miss your combo. Like it will not, you will not be able to hit the back line. Even if you put a card and then Titan Gym after it, you will still just hit the front.
That works on anything.
Tri-Spike,
Toothless Bite,
all of them.
Little Owl. Yeah, if you miss that card, then you can no longer target the other axes.
I'm really going for damage here.
Do it, man.
I got the card draw from the hair.
Nice, bang.
Oh no, the poison shit. That's not fun.
I wonder if they're gonna implement a system where poison stacks dwindle down after an X amount of turns, or if they'll just keep it indefinite.
That could be interesting. I've thought of that.
Yeah, because like them lasting the whole round is big trouble for anyone going up against those builds, especially with Venom Spray and what's the juggling ball? The build up. Yeah, the build Abu made. Like
Furball poison.
Yeah,
it's pretty busted.
That team is ridiculous.
So he's just gonna stun. So this is nice here, and I have the stun again, so he cannot backdoor me with this guy.
Yeah.
I actually think I'm gonna pass. Actually, no, I can kill him here. Probably with this. Yeah. I think he's going to
probably shield up.
He might shield up, but I don't know if he will want to do that. He might just pass.
No, he shielded up.
He shielded up. Yeah, see, even with this, you fully miss your combo. Oh, that's a lot of poison.
Oh my goodness. Will this kill? Oh, I actually don't think it will kill.
No, it won't kill, but he's feared.
Oh my goodness. Look at the stacks of poison. What is that, 16 damage per turn?
Okay, here. This is really unfortunate. I have to pass here. Nice.
So did he. Tri-Spike.
Oh, whoa. There we go. And then I can do this combo. I probably don't want to use that many cards though. Something like this. I'm gonna miss the Tri-Spikes and hit him with a disarm. That's extra damage, and then.
What do you think about putting Yam on the on the tank?
The front? Nah. Maybe. Yeah.
He's gonna finish it off. Might as well put some.
No, I think it's better saving the energy. Nice. Okay, this is good.
Yeah, you're shielded.
Yep. Wait, what's happening here? Hey, I think, yeah, poison is very irritating, I have to say. It's very, very annoying. So I want to play the bug card so I can chain it. And here we go.
End up with the hair dagger because it does extra damage.
The hair dagger's for the card draw, honestly. That's what it's for.
The damage doesn't never hurts.
Oh yeah, of
Well,
course.
except your opponent. Boom.
So he's gonna miss. Oh, that's still gonna do a lot of damage. I should have shielded up.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
Okay, you gotta play this very carefully. You think max damage? Can you even burst them from here?
I have to go for it.
Wait, but you're not putting a debuff.
I know, but I have to go for it. I think
Alright.
I do it. I think I make it. I think it's enough to kill.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's not enough to
no.
kill, unless you crit. I think you survived though.
Oh.
Oh, you survived, and you're first.
Okay. This is doable.
Play another Mystic and then yeah, just use 4 cards. Max damage.
I die after 3 cards.
Well, yeah, so you play the hardest hitting ones in the beginning, so it doesn't come to the end of the turn.
Is this a tie? It's a tie.
No, oh!
It's
Okay,
a
good
god.
try.
I hate poison so much, but I get a elo, so it's okay. All good, all good. All right, let's try something else. Let's play something.
Try triple plant team.
Triple plant team. Relax.
I just want you to come down to my elo. See
Okay,
what all
this
the
is-
fuss is about.
This is
The
a fun
samurai
team.
bird.
The samurai bird. Show him off.
All right.
Beautiful.
see it.
Okay. So samurai bird, you play like really rush. It's like a rush comp. +1 plays it in an interesting way. He's even said you can't really make the comp he has work in the higher elos, and unless you're in the higher elos. So I don't recommend trying to do his build too much. My personal opinion. Samurai bird. I should do some damage to him. Some single cactus.
I started a poll in the chat. You guys can vote on which build you'd like to see Dark play once it pops up. Did it not?
Oh,
there it
we
is.
go. What are these
I'm only
builds
giving
you're
you.
making?
I'm
me
only
play?
giving you one viable build. It is up to the audience to decide your fate and your MMR.
God damn it.
Oh, triple Aqua's in the lead. Oh, that's just one vote. Oh, 2 votes.
Yeah, vote in the chat, guys. I'm not sure if it's the same on mobile, but vote in the chat for what you want to see me play next. We have 5 votes already. Triple Aqua, what the heck? Why is
Sorry,
so-
man. It's what the people want.
Oh my god. But why?
Why not? There's so many clips of everybody playing, meta teams. Let's do a meme team.
Oh, you just do meme teams. My MMR is gonna go so down.
That's okay. The season's ending. Does everyone's MMR reset at the beginning of a new season?
Yep, everyone resets at 1,200 MMR.
Yep. So you're not really losing too much here.
Yeah. And
Go triple beast.
oh, he goes to the front door. Interesting here. Okay, so you use a bunch of energy there. Oh, I speed
Nice,
up
you don't die.
faster. He has a turn me though. Am I last stand? Yes.
Yep. And
Alright,
now
alright.
Prickly's gonna kill.
Yep. And here, honestly, I just need to pass. I need to build up energy and then be able to one-shot him next turn.
Yep. Just pass.
And the reason why it's possible because he can't slow me because I have Arco, which is really nice here. So
Even though Mystic was a 0 card, he still wasted that, which could be good.
So he might put a lot of shield here. The maximum shield he can do is 110.
Around 120 is
Yeah,
usually the max shield they put.
He might put up like 140, 160. I think he may. He saved last turn, so he has 4 energy for sure.
We'll
So-
shake it with a hero.
Yeah, but the initial hit I want it to be the nut because that does 150 damage as a mech.
Yep. Then hero to shape.
Hero and then acro to get
and then another.
the nut.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. Actually, Arco is probably my most important card that I need to play, if I'm being honest. There. And then Arco last. Arco is the most important card I need to play. Because I need the speed up so that he's not faster than me. Perfect. This worked out as I hoped.
Stun. Chomp. Crit.
Nice.
Oh, close.
This is good though. And then he doesn't kill me, and next turn I can kill him. Wow, we got lots of people for triple aquas.
Yeah.
The fans
56%. Of course. The Blue Man Squad.
The Blue Man Squad.
Okay.
Oh. Let's go.
Stun. Oh, no stun. Hey, let's go.
He's dead.
Sorry, Mango dudes. Mango dudes.
Play one more of this, and then I'm gonna switch over to the triple aquas. Appreciate the voting, guys.
Pincer on the back. That's interesting.
Pincer. Oh yeah, I'm noticing that.
Pincer does stupid damage.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. I
Like,
don't
like.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
like 170.
Yeah, I
like
think it's a lot of damage. I don't like this comp too much though, just because you're. I guess it's fine. He's 48. He's 48 speed. Wow. Wow.
How's he 48 speed? Oh. Okay, I guess both aqua ears and eyes.
Yeah. He doesn't have 41 morale though. I'm pretty sure this is true, but 41 morale is how much you need to have 2 ticks of last stand, and then 51 morale is for 3 ticks of last stand. So I don't think he's gonna go into 2 ticks of last stand. But I might be wrong. I might be 40 or 41. I'm not too sure. Regardless, we're gonna do some damage here.
Yep.
Oh god, good thing I shielded up.
Oh, you survived?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you never know with the crit. I
Oh.
just didn't say it.
Oh yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah. It's not a PvP game unless you get crit and you just rage. So.
I'm hoping here I can draw a post fight, and that will let me one shot the mid line right after.
Yeah.
I just realized this is a double beast team. What the heck am I playing? This is a double beast team?
That's actually the first double beast team I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't see those too often.
Time for you to play triple beast. No, I'll play.
Triple beast for the win. He's got Kotaro.
And an energy if you're faster, I guess.
Oh.
The thing with, I'm not sure if double beasts are that, they're so squishy. Like, you don't really have any defense to them.
Yeah, I got really bad draw. I didn't get a single post fight. I think my beast is dead here. I just gotta play it.
Crit. No.
Crit. Yeah, I expected something like this.
You might
he's not-
survive.
Oh, I do. So he's at 4 energy now. Oh, are you joking?
Although triple aqua won, a lot of people do want to see the immortal tank. That build is insanely busted.
Yeah.
So after triple aqua.
This should kill.
And then post fight. Oh, okay.
I'm saving my
Actually, no,
post fight.
that's redundant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saving my post fight. Yes, this kills. Perfect. So what I wanted to do there was bring his HP low enough so that he doesn't go into last stand. Because if you hit him with a high damage card when he's low damage or low HP, he will not go into last stand. Just like
Is it 20? Is it within 20 to 30 HP that you go into last stand? If I remember correctly.
It's actually based on the amount of damage you do proportional to how much HP he has. So if you do 100 damage and he's like a beast with high morale, you need to do if let's say he has 50 HP, you need to do at least 100 damage.
Yeah.
Around like 75 to 100 damage to ensure that he doesn't go into last stand.
Yeah.
If you do,
That's
let's
what I'm
say
saying, like 20 to 30 difference.
20, no, 30% though. Like percent. It's percentage wise. That's how it works. Do Immortal Tank. Okay, we'll do both of them after this. This is
Look
a
how
win,
busted.
though.
You don't even touch his shield. I feel like the first double talk hit.
What do you mean? This is balanced. It's very. There's balance.
Oh yeah, it's balanced. Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
balanced. Totally balanced.
Oh, for sure.
See ya, Carl. Have some good food.
See ya, girl.
Eat some
Enjoy.
Jollibee for me. All right. They wanted to see it. Oh God, I'm gonna lose so many games playing this. Maybe I should.
You sure you want to play two double anemones?
Man, I don't know what I'm just losing MMR at this point. Oh my God. What kind of build is this?
You said losing MMR as you win another game.
Hey, I'm against double plant here, man. What do you want?
I think you could actually kill off the bat if you really wanted to. Oh wait, no, that's an anemone. My bad.
I just need to go for damage here. This is gonna be so hard. If he watering cans, I'm screwed.
He doesn't.
Ah, he doesn't. I knew it.
They usually don't play watering can off the bat.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing 100 IQ, sorry, 200 IQ move, then you will.
I was about to say 100 IQ.
Sorry, I meant 200.
200.
That was a 100 IQ thing of me to say.
Alright, here we just cuckoo and save up more energy. I think he's gonna watering can. Next turn he's gonna watering can. I need to save again. Oh, he rices me, god damn it.
Oh no. Now the watering can.
Ultramarine indeed. Okay, so hit him with a scale dart upstream. I think this like that.
Probably play the two.
I need to play the front tank cards. Then I'll play like this. Nice.
The heal on the double anemones is just. It's so
crazy.
busted. Just look at this. Oh my god.
Sure.
Oh my. It's not even how much damage you do, it's just flat 100.
Yeah. Oh no, my energy!
Oh, that was a nice combo. It'd be a shame if I heal up from 0 to 420 in 3 cards.
I'm gonna save here and then full in with my midliner. I knew it was gonna shield up. When I see, like, it's always a pattern, you know, when you see a lot of cards being played on the backliner, you know he's gonna play the cards on the next axis over here. So you can kind of read things out. Yeah, so I'm gonna go all in here with this. Yeah, that looks good to me. Oh, I don't think I kill here. Damn.
Bang.
He put a lot.
You're gonna get one. You're gonna get one crit.
Crit.
I'm calling it now. Oh,
Crit.
crit!
Crit again. Oh,
Damn it!
I need to channel my inner son of Jihaz.
I think wait, Kirby, are you still in the chat? Do you remember that couple games I had a couple days ago, and I was just critting left and right? It was every single game. Like I probably man, I would get probably 5 crits per game. It was ridiculous.
So here,
I used up all the luck for Lunacia. I'm sorry.
This guy's I'm gonna stun him, do extra damage, and then go through his armor. Attack up, and then this attack's gonna go through the armor. It's gonna
150? Oh, 131.
You get energy here.
I don't think you survive. Last stand.
I do.
Oh!
Oh! You just gotta believe. Just gotta believe.
You just gotta deny the light and let it shine. As Katy Perry said.
Oh no, he doesn't die. God damn it.
Bang. Dang.
Son of the Oz. Pray it.
I low-key think you can still win.
This is gonna be tough, man.
It is gonna be tough. One post fight, yeah.
I need to.
I think you have to. Because you're still gonna get both heals, regardless of whether he shields or not.
Yeah. If he doesn't shield, I don't get the post fight off, and that's fine. I'm not low on cards.
Yep.
If he does shield, at least I'll kill him. Hopefully. If he plays on his beast, I'm screwed.
You know what might be interesting for this build? Instead of, you keep the post fight, you keep the double anemone, but instead of risky fish, sorry, instead of crimson water or piranha, you have a Axikist.
I've thought of that. It's a bit too combo dependent. I think it's not that bad, but it's not the greatest either, though.
Yeah. Your speed isn't going to be ideal because, you know, you're playing a beast card, but like it's pretty good. I tried running Axikist on double anemone without the post fight, and it was good. With the post fight, I think it's going to be busted. Oh, you might kill.
I do.
Oh, you will. Nice.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Just one.
No. No.
Double-edged sword.
I calculated perfect 1 HP as well. I was like, I ran through the numbers and I was like, there's no, I can do this.
The risk I took was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math.
Let's do another one here.
All right. I think we have time for a couple more games.
Oh yeah.
It's already 12:30 though. Wow, the stream went by fast.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a rush team here. I need to go through the front door.
Oh, look at that mech.
Oh, is this one? Oh, it's one up. Oh, yeah. This is the optimal mech. He bought this from Ishii's. 100% he bought this from Ishii's.
I'm like almost certain. Like I mentioned this build specifically in the last PvP video.
Yeah.
Like to every card.
This is the optimal one. There's really not that many on the market. I'm one of the, like, I think it's only me and Ishii's, or I don't know his name, that are breeding this actually. Nobody else is breeding them.
You found one of your customers, I guess. Bang.
Oh, it hurts so much. He's gonna draw so many cards. Oh no! I should have played the front. Oh my god.
I actually don't think it's worth playing anything on it.
It's not. Oh, my card draw is not the greatest here. Ishii's competitor. Oh, this is rough for me, man. Holy, this team is not
the best start.
No.
Abu, we need some of your furball poisons to save Dark.
Oh, I'm still alive here. Oh, thank God. What? No!
Oh no! Damn.
Oh. No! What the heck was that crit?
Dang. It happens, man.
I swear to God, that's not legal.
Oh my lord. I just saw it again on the stream. It's not my account now, I'm playing Fear. Oh, no worries, Ash.
Oh, he's dead here? Did he just throw the game?
I think so.
Do I live though? Oh, I
no,
don't
you don't.
live. I do not. No. God damn it. The triple aqua team. Oh, so hard to play.
Alright. Oh, wait. Cancel it. Let's try the other. Oh.
Okay, next one.
52 wins, Jihaz, please.
He's got the infinite draw comp. Okay, guys, this is where it's gonna be
Infinite
revealed.
draw.
Bumpy and Bone Sail, they work together. So that means if you attack into this when he has the recover 20 shield per turn, every time he recovers a shield when you do an attack, his shield will then break. You draw infinitely from this combo essentially.
Actually.
It needs to be patched. That's all I can say. It needs to be patched.
but you're not. Your shield isn't breaking. You're recovering.
It does. It breaks then recovers. Breaks then recovers.
Oh, it breaks then recovers. Wow, it's like that.
Yeah.
And he's got the cuckoo bird, cuckoo double talk bird. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. What the heck is this?
This is playtolearn.com, man. They're not messing around. Can we swear on stream? I almost said the F word. I just don't know if we should. I feel like we're all old enough to let it fly one time.
No, there are kids watching. This is a kids game, man.
Okay. I'm sorry. Damn. Oh no, I meant dang.
Infinite cards. I think it's quite strong too, but the reason why I'm not a big fan of it is just because, like, in terms of like breeding and investments, like, I think it's gonna be patched. And I don't think they meant to do it like that because they had something similar for Carrot. Carrot used to give infinite energy with Bumpy, but then they patched that up. So I can definitely see it getting patched in the future.
Yeah.
I just don't know when.
If he's gonna max shield, I think he got a GG, man. It's maybe one of those.
Dude, if he shields up, I'm gonna cry.
But terms of service 18. True. So I guess I'm okay to say a bad word here and there. But
yeah,
out of respect. What were we gonna say?
I was responding to Ricard over here. Other cards with passes on shields break have limitations per round except for Pumpkin and Bone Sail. I think there's others as well. I forget. Oh yeah, Sponge works as well. If you do it Sponge and Bumpy, you get up to like +5 attack. It's stupid.
Oh my goodness. Bumpy's broken.
Bumpy new meta? Question mark. Yeah, definitely.
A top 100 MMR black damage with that. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I'm personally top like 65,000. Not to brag, but
he just draws a card. He just draw like 6 cards. God damn it. He just drew like 6 cards.
You're kidding.
Yeah, you can see the card bonus like every single time I do an attack.
Yeah. I actually wasn't looking at that time. I'm gonna look at the stream replay. One. 2. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
3. Oh my goodness.
You get a lot of shield.
Oh, look at all those card draws.
Bumpy's very underrated in my opinion. I think it's a very valuable and strong card.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Especially if you play it when like both you and the opponent all outs and you use like 10 different cards.
You never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Keep on fighting.
Kira Lunacia, quitting is not part of our vocabulary. The word for that is GG.
GG. FF20.
FF20. GGWP. Well played.
I think after this, we'll hop on over to the Immortal tank. I got a spicy one too. Very, very cool. I think that one's definitely going to be exciting.
Oh, you get 2 heals.
I don't think it's enough though. I think there's a double tox. Oh god. I think I'm alive. Yeah.
Oh, you're alive. Double anemone. You have to play both. You go to 236.
There's no way I win this. He's gonna goldfish.
Yeah.
Once a live uses. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh no, I die.
R.I.P. Time for the immortal tank.
Yep. Let's switch it on over.
I asked Dark the other day, and I'm like, man, why do you have the plant tank? Sorry, the tank at the front dusk instead of a plant? Do you think it's that much better? He's like, no, man. I'll be honest with you, mainly for the clout. And I'm like, okay, man. Like whatever helps you sleep at night.
I'm not gonna lie, like I have this here. But the only reason why I'm playing a dusk in the front, I get no bonus from the speed. Like it's not the speed, it's just, it's cool, it's blue. That's it.
Yeah, it's cool. You'd put off-white on it if you could, man. Don't even lie.
What do you mean?
Imagine off-white axes.
Off with Balenciaga axes.
That would be so cool.
That'd be so silly. This is the, so I'm not sure if many people know this. This is actually a build that L uses. I forget which team he's part of. He doesn't have the nice version, the best version, in my opinion. Like, it's not that bad in terms of stats, but this was the pure leaf version for max HP.
Venom cute.
Ooh, poison builds.
I swear I've seen people in real life have the same expression as Toothless Bite. I guarantee it.
That is terrifyingly creepy. Don't say that. Sounds good. Take care.
Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure having you on stream.
Oh yeah.
It was a pleasure having all of you on stream, as a matter of fact.
I should take out the front here. Oh no, the poison.
What's Levox?
Levox? Oh yeah, it's you're right, Abu. It is L from Levox Gaming.
The person you're playing against?
No. So this is like this is played. There's only 2 axes that are dusks with this comp.
Yep.
One is mine, and the other one is L, which is a pro player from Levox Gaming, the guild.
Oh, okay. The more you know.
The more you know. I think he's gonna go for my back line. Okay, never mind. I don't think he's gonna go for the front. They never like going for the front. These goddamn builds. They always like going for the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
these dang
nice.
builds.
Oh, I'll get the card draw. Very nice. I think my beast is dead though. Bye, beast.
Oh, Abu, I think he got inspiration from seeing you play. that furball Venom. What is that horn card though?
Wing.
Oh, that's the wing.
It allows you to hit the midline. It's very strong with this. And he has it played right. You normally like playing the Winghorn in the back and having the Toothless, the sneaky raid in the mid. He's playing it right.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at... Oh wait, I was looking at the stream. I kept looking at the fur balls. That is so horrible.
The fur balls? Oh,
the hurt balls, man.
The hurt balls. That's what they are. They hurt balls you.
With the Axie Kiss mouth.
Oh my god.
What's the Axie Kiss?
The poopy butthole mouth.
Yeah. The poopy butthole mouth? The sphincter butt. I mean the sphincter mouth. I feel like I've made that Axie Kiss face before when I said something I shouldn't have. Then you're like, oh! And you just suck in your lips and
you're like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Wasn't me. Disable the mouth here so you can't stun.
Oh wait, you still okay.
Yeah, I got double.
If only you
here.
didn't play that herbivore. I'm actually vegan. Thanks for asking. I know you didn't, but I think I should tell you regardless.
And I care why. If I breed Bumpy, what 2 cards do I need? Okay, I personally, that's theory crafting there. So that you're going into the realm of like figuring out what may or may not be good in PvP, and you have to think of a couple of things. Like, yes, the Axie might be cool and good, but you also have to think like, okay, what kind of comp will it run? And then how will it do against other comps already existing, such as poison comps, termies, stuff like that. You could maybe run it with like Nemo, I guess, but then you need something like high damage. I personally don't recommend it for any like intermediate or beginner breeders. It's an easy way to lose money, that's for sure. And
I thought you I also thought your immortal tank was the bulwark one.
I find this one's even better though. This one's stronger.
Okay.
It's strong.
Yep.
It does lots of damage. That's what's really good about it. Lots of shield, lots of damage. And
oh yeah, you win this one. Nice. All right, you wanna do one last game?
Oh yeah. All right, this will be the last game, boys. We gotta end.
Wait, cancel it.
Whoa. Why?
Wait. For the last game, we'll see what everybody wants. Everybody in the comments, put which team you want. I'm not gonna make a poll because I want you guys to be creative and put in whatever you'd like to see.
Yeah, let us know what you guys what we want to end the stream on. What kind of comp do we want to end the stream on?
Oh, yeah, we just gotta chill for a couple of seconds till the stream catches up. We gotta give the fans and the audience what they came here to see.
Yep. Got a last one. We play the Samurai Bird. You know, we got the full Aqua team. We got the Dusk team. I even got the Disablesaurus. We got the Immortal Tank.
Yep. We've gone through almost everything. All right, guys. We want to hear it. What do you want to see us play? Or us? I mean, Dark. I'm not even backseat gaming.
Come on, you're vibing. You're adding.
I'm vibing.
Adding value. Show us the Axies.
Show us the Axies. Yeah. Show me the bird.
So we got the Gare Shrimp over here. We got a Dusk, couple of Immortal Tanks, lots of Aquas.
What's that? What's the one with the branch charge? Or sorry, not branch charge. That weird orange beast.
This one? Oh, this is one of my Japanese beasts. This is not that usable though. It's one of the Japanese beasts.
Randy said try Spike with Dusk. Kirby said the new Termy.
Oh.
Mikraz said Cuckoo Croc Termy.
They want to see the new Termy. Okay. All right. I don't have a soup. I don't have a Dusk version of it yet. I should have everything. I'm sorry, guys, but I do have a reptile version.
How could you? You don't have every single Axie in the damn game.
I know, right?
Frankly, you should be a little ashamed of yourself. Damn. Just a little bit.
I can't even be called the Darkroamer anymore. I'm ashamed.
The Gray Roamer for that one.
The Gray Roamer.
3 plants, please. Oh, Zoe, you just want to see Dark just drop Elo. Actually, I'm looking at your deck. You could potentially make a 3-plant team that won't be that bad.
Oh my god!
You put
no. I could
double Disablesaurus.
Double Disablesaurus.
All right. I think I'm gonna have to make a poll just to narrow it down. Which team? So we have Cuckoo Beast. We have
Cuckoo Croc, Triple Plant, Double Disablesaurus.
Oops. Double Disablesaurus. And last option will make it Cuckoo Croc Termy. All right, guys. Polls up. Let's see what you want to see. Let's hear what you want to see.
I'm gonna make a couple teams here.
Yep. Wow, I'm looking at the chat. It's been so active. Wow. Thank you, guys.
Love the engagement, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for everyone who came out. Like, especially if you stayed all the way. You guys are.
If you
crazy.
stayed all the way, you guys are OGs. Even for those who pop by for literally 1 second, we still appreciate you. Still love you. We honestly, you know, there's a lot of different communities for different video games and different, you know, whatever it may be. But honestly, the Axie community has probably been one of the most welcoming and just genuine communities. And especially let me just, you know, preface this, the MTTM/Lunacia Academy has been the all-time greatest community. If I can just say so myself.
Love the community, man. Stop the self-shilling, man. But the shameless plug. Okay. Seems like people really want to see the Cuckoo Croc Termy. All right. Let's see.
Cuckoo Croc Termy.
I think you should.
Cuckoo Beast is tied. Give it. Let's get to 15 votes and then we'll see.
All right.
For those who haven't voted, make sure to vote.
We got the Cuckoo Beast as well.
And if you're Canadian, make sure to go vote tomorrow. That's also another thing.
Wait, it's voting day tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh really? I didn't even know.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't.
I'll
I'll vote for you. Just give me your SIN card.
Mm-hmm. I'll run it with the lamb actually.
Thank you, Kirby, for the love. We're very glad you enjoyed it. This stream will be available to watch after. So, you know, we did obviously myself and especially Dark went over a lot of really useful information, and you know, I can't expect all of you to just retain all that at one time, but you can always come back to this video and use it as a resource as you see fit.
Yeah, and we'll probably upload a shortened version as well, so you guys that want
definitely some clips. I can think of one for sure.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have some nice clips from here. It's gonna be some fun content. Let's put up the tank here.
Hold on, let me see. Jennifer Santos said, "Yo guys, I'm gonna plug you on our Facebook page because I know you guys are monster breeders from MTTM here too." Well, that's awfully sweet of you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for doing that.
Love the support.
Love the support.
All right, we're tied here. Okay, we'll do two.
Yeah.
For the love, for the fans, we got it. All right, we'll play with the Croc first, and then we'll end it off with the Cuckoo Beast.
Yeah. Oh, what is this build?
What the heck? Oh, this is... I don't like this. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, this is going to be annoying to play against. Oh, this is going to be really annoying to play against. Wow. True. Shiitake with Sarasis is very annoying. Chomp and... Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Imagine you go to a forest trying to look for shrooms to heal up, and then you accidentally take the wrong one. Next thing you know, you're talking to God.
The wrong kind of shrooms. Those are the wrong kind of shrooms. That is not the shiitakes.
It's so crazy to think that they're like mushrooms have like such a variety. You can it will either taste good, it will either kill you, or it will make you talk to God. Like there's something for everything. Oh man, I don't even know how to say this. A chimp Luigi.
It's a Chomp Luigi. It is Chomp. It's not Waluigi. So Abu Kasar from MTTM, he breeds a very similar version to this. It's called the Waluigi build. You get Toothless, Sneaky Raid, Sarastis, Shroom Grace, and Venom Spray. This guy's got the Chomp version of it, so we call it the Chomp Luigi.
I actually prefer Chimp Luigi, personally.
Chimp Luigi.
Chimp Luigi. You know, sometimes just play against people who like actually play a little bit like chimps.
Oh yeah. There are those individuals who just throw out cards sometimes and they don't take their time. You always gotta take your time when you play.
Yeah.
Always.
And by individuals, it's me. Sometimes. I am. You know the memes like I am bitches.
Oh, I'm still alive. Oh god. Thank you.
What's a decent midliner on the cheaper end? Tri-Spike. That's
a reptile tri-spike wouldn't be that bad.
yeah, reptile tri-spike. You can get like a max speed one for like probably 0.17.
No. Even way cheaper than that. I think you.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of like
parent.
a starting breeder. Yeah. Parent probably 0.1415.
No, 0.1 I think almost.
Even, wow.
Yeah, no, it's very cheap.
Oh.
Let me double check actually.
Both.
Curiously, I will play my cards here. Max shield, double this, that'll kill. Yeah, for just a standard the moveset with the tri-spiker, you can get one for 246 USD, 0.72. So that's not too bad, honestly.
0.72?
0.072.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, 0.72 is not cheap. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it is. A triple plant can be powerful. I don't have the optimized build for it though, but no, I definitely seen it been very strong.
Yeah.
Can't underestimate the triple plant.
You cannot.
Oh, am I live here? No. Okay. That was a good dream.
He doesn't have a slow on you, so you don't necessarily have to use Now Strike.
The reason why I want Now Strike is for the debuff, because I need to all in him. He's got heal.
True.
I need to all in him.
True.
So.
Won't an all in be chomp allergic?
Yeah. So, but I'm raising my. I want to all in with the attack plus though. So I survive this turn, and then I attack up, and then next turn I all in with the bonus damage. Oh, he's gonna chomp me. Crap, I didn't think about this. Hell yeah. Much love. MTTM, very, very good group.
Love MTTM, love everything it stands for. I'm very glad that we were able to meet a lot of the members in the community, whether it be the core members, whether it be even some of the scholars, the content creators, the managers. Nice.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to give a heartfelt speech here. God damn it. You know what? I love everyone from the MTTM group except Dark.
Nah, it's okay. I didn't like him either, guys. We don't need Mystic here.
Actually, not Mystic.
He put massive armor with this thing. It's so busted. I can get Cuckoo.
Oh,
go right
you
through the
win.
shield.
Bang.
Very strong.
Can you guys suggest a good partner for my cousin's reptile?
What kind of reptile is he playing? A Termi?
Price Spiker? Chapanya, if you're looking to be a scholar, I definitely suggest going to the applications within MTTM or Lunacia.
Oh yeah,
there's a whole section.
The Discord is in the description below. Check it out if you guys want to join.
Yep.
We welcome everyone. And
all right,
honestly,
last game.
Yep. Best advice for if you want to be a scholar, engage.
Yes.
Come to the stream here. Amazing. Active on Twitter about us. If you're active in the Discord, we're gonna notice you. We always take notice. I'm always we're always looking for new scholars down the line, and we take names. Let's check this out. Check Jennifer's cousin's reptile here.
Oh, is that the
ID? Yeah.
Take a look here as well.
Okay, so it's Kodoro. So I would actually, so you would run this in the
Sponge Rosebud.
Yeah,
this is interesting.
What you can run is a winghorn. So you would get. I'm not the best when it comes to poison builds because it's not my strong suit, if I'm being honest. But you can definitely run this with a garish winghorn, grass snake backliner, and that will do a lot of damage. So I'll show you the build actually. So you would run this. You run this and have this in the backliner while you're running your Axie in the midliner, and that could work pretty well.
Oh, you got in time. Nice. Yep. Oh, triple Aqua scheme. What is this?
Oh, interesting.
Marky Darky. Oh, who is Dark? Do you have a long lost son that you haven't told us about?
Marky Darky.
Which is short for Marcus Darkus.
Yeah, you can pair a Cuckoo Croc Termy with a standard Tri-Spiker mid. I just did it. It worked well. Don't worry, Kirby. I'll get one. Dust version's coming. It's coming. Okay, this is really an annoying team. I've got a lot of energy now, though. That gave me a crap ton of energy.
Watering can?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, watering can against this team is ideal. Oh, they all go first though. Dang.
Yeah, this can be an issue. I need to live here.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't live.
I don't think.
No, I was hoping you would one card. It's my only shot.
Oh.
That's very unfortunate. I played it anyways because I knew I wasn't short on energy. That's why I was kind of okay. But this double enemy is really difficult to play against with my current team. I really needed to draw those prickly, but I drew them at the worst time.
It happens. Oh, you can still kill him here.
Oh yeah, I think this will do. Oh, this is gonna do a lot of damage. Wow, I know.
Oh, I think around like 170.
No, 200. Oh, okay, no.
Well, it's a beast card, man.
That's true. That's true. You are
if this was a plant, it would have been like 200 easy, 200 plus. But you gotta consider that plus 15, minus 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah. I think they go to for the Crococoos. Let me see the Dusk versions. I believe they go up to like 50 speed. Because Cuckoo is a bird card actually.
Yeah, I think you might have to full combo here.
I definitely need to, yep.
Maybe not play Ronin last, but that's okay. Dull Grip, I believe, is Pincer, Risky Fish, and Dull Grip. Would that which Axie would that be on?
I think that's strong. I think that's strong. You could have that on an Aqua and it'd still be very good. I think that's quite strong actually. It reminds me of Dull Grip Chomp. Yeah, like that's not that bad either. I know what some players use is Double Talk. I've seen it before. It's an Aqua with Double Talk, Koi, Goldfish, and then Pliers, and it's very, very strong. You play in the back line.
Yeah. I actually don't think you win this one.
No, I don't think I win this either.
Unfortunately.
Oof, that is rough. Unfortunate. Alrighty though. But I hope everyone had a great time today. Thanks.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Oh, I'm so grateful for all the support that we've had. Everyone, thank you for coming out. If you guys want to see more content like this, see more quality content, make sure to subscribe to us, drop us a like, even drop us a follow on Twitter. It would help us out greatly, man. Much appreciated, guys.
Sure. Stay tuned. We